passion consumed them completely, and it was simply impossible to part. If both of them were not so cynical, they would have called the surging feelings love at first sight. They didn't want to part with each other for a minute, and therefore, just 4 months later, Bruce Willis and Demi Moore went to Las Vegas, rented a luxury room at the Golden Nugget Hotel, and celebrated their own wedding. And a month later, Demi, desperately worried, informed Bruce that they were having a baby. She spoke, afraid to look her husband in the eye and not knowing how he would react to this news. Her almighty Bruce whirled in a joyful dance and picked up his wife in his arms. They were serious now. If earlier they did not deny themselves alcohol, now they have completely changed, stopped drinking, began to raise the baby and take care that he became the happiest. In 1988, the first daughter of the actor's Rumor was born. 3 years later, the middle Scout, followed by the youngest Tallulah. The birth of the eldest daughter actually changed the couple. Demi Moore and Bruce Willis seemed to have soared to the heights of fame on the wings of happiness. The actor starred in Die Hard and became famous all over the world. His wife played in Ghost, and offers from directors showered on her like a cornucopia. The couple's dreams of fame and high incomes have become a reality. They have their own villa in Malibu, a luxury penthouse in a New York skyscraper, and a spacious house in Idaho. And most importantly, they were immensely happy. They were admired, envied, and called the perfect Hollywood family. Bruce Willis didn't stare at other women, and Demi Moore basked in her husband's love. And then, rumors about Bruce Willis's affairs on the side began to arise more and more often, and desperate jealousy awoke in Demi Moore. She went crazy just at the thought that her husband was flirting with colleagues during filming, and took revenge on him in the only way she knew, with reciprocal romances on the side. For some time they still maintained the appearance of a normal family, and, having cooled down from another hobby, pretended that everything in their common life was good. Mutual resentments accumulated, and one day Demi Moore realized that she could no longer tolerate all this. She was tired of jealousy and reproaches of her husband that she had turned into 100% bitch. Choosing the moment when her husband left for filming, she collected all his things and took them out of the house. They separated in June 1998, and the divorce was finalized only in 2000. Realizing that the old relationship could not be resurrected, it seemed they would never be able to communicate normally at all. But Bruce Willis and Demi Moore managed to preserve, if not love, then friendship. And the best incentive for this was their daughters. They were no longer husband and wife, but they became good friends. They began to visit each other. Bruce Willis talked with Demi Moore's husband Ashton Kutcher and supported his ex-wife after the divorce. Now Demi is friends with Bruce's wife Emma Hemming. They visit each other's houses, and Bruce was even in self-isolation with Demi Moore and their daughters. They often arrange family holidays and are always happy to see each other. The only thing they couldn't do was save their family. But by sacrificing their marriage, they both gained something more. They learned to think not only about themselves, but also about their children, to make concessions, forgetting about insults. And Bruce Willis and Demi Moore finally realized that revenge is not the best companion in family relationships. Unfortunately, it was already too late for their marriage, but very timely in order not to completely destroy the lives of each other and their daughters.